The good news is that the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. This defense for the Bears, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. So the assignment, a tough one here for this defense. You've got a quarterback ranked in the top 5 in passing yards. What do they need to do to try to keep him under wraps?
Well, they didn't sleep a whole lot getting ready for this one. I can guarantee you there's just so much to combat. But I think they're going to zero in on taking away his top target. Double, triple him if they have to. Make the other guys rise up and try and beat them. They'll feel a whole lot better if those guys win in the routes instead of their number 1 guy.
Murray's throw into the hands of Kirk.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Mike. Get your swerve on. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike. Easy. Buzz. Come get some. Come on here, come get some.
From just shy of midfield, Murray. And that's taken in. It's B.C. Johnson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Play fake. Murray. He'll swing that out to Edmonds. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Demetrius Harris, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. On 1st down, Fields. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal.
Throwing on third down, Fields. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give them a good 10 yards on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you figure this should be a healthy, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right in the beginning.
Murray now to throw. And this one caught by Max Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
Record. 58, right over there. Yeah, 58, right there. Go. 58's the mark.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Johnson. Touchdown, Cardinals. B.C. Johnson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point good by Prater, and it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
If you're a wide receiver and they call a screen pass, you're counting on some people being out in front of you blocking, but that play was well diagnosed by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, and they got there and swarmed and finished off the play.
47. Check, 47. Cut. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. I'm coming.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Edmonds going to get the handoff here on the option. Edmonds a 1st down and more. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Now a give to Edmonds. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
We own them.
On play action, it's Murray. Rolling to his right. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I got him. Watch twist. Come back. Check, 45 to Mike.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. He gets this to Coulter, complete. Touchdown! Isaiah Coulter, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
2nd and 10. Off play action, Fields. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And I think the ball's out, and the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Williams brings it in. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The end result, 21 yards. Edmonds is in. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0 Charles.
And this defense, they've just looked completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them, so I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Hey, check Mike 47.
Exit. Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Now it's Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Hatchet. Jam.
Fields. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he gets it down to the 32.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball, because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
47 Mike, 47. You can't block me. 47's a Mike.
Out of the gun, Fields. And firing a deep ball for Komet. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Noah Igbenogany. And the Cards are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total.
I'm on.
Hey, watch edge.
No.
Shit.
Omaha. Hey.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now Murray. He'll go out to the flat for Edmonds. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
Move.
We got three.
Murray to air it out again. Escaping the Murray, fighting, lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
Defense, let's go. Go, go. 9, Mike 9. Bang L. Bang L. Let's get in them holes. Check 31, check 31.
Check. Lucky.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Hey, we got a seal.
Hey, watch the slant. Hurry.
They try again with Montgomery. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Bears cut into that lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
45's the mic.
From the 31, Murray. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
45's the mic. Check Mike. Check your hot read.
Dobbins going to take the handoff on the option. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
58's the mic. I got one.
58's the mic. 58.
Ace. Let's go, D. One more.
From the gun, Murray. This is caught by Williams. Williams loses the football.
Let's go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hang with us.
58. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. 58's the mic. 58. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Murray going to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Tight end right.
Throwing now is Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Hawkins. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Prater's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
It's a squib kick picked up near the 25. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Slam, slam, slam.
On second down, Montgomery. And some room to work. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 59 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
They talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Montgomery running right. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Fields now to throw.
Check, 47.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Jordan Phillips able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 2nd and 11. Another try after the first down sack. Fields toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
47's the mic, boys, 47. Check, 47.
Back to throw, Fields. Flushed out right. What a catch there by Robinson. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Montgomery. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
Mike 9. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
They'll try and throw for it. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Darren Hall. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Hey, turn it up, turn it up. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert.
Come on.
Shift.
They'll run on first down, Edmonds. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So that one will be accepted. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Big Ace open. Big Ace open.
57's the mic.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
45's the mic. Here it comes.
Murray now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Max Williams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And they open the lead up now to 25. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check 47. What we got? What we got?
Here's Fields. Forced out to his left. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Mike 9, Mike 9. Hey, we gotta get to 9. Mike over there.
You don't want this.
Mike 9, Mike. Yo. Not today, you aren't. Not today. Delta.
They snap it to Fields.
I know he ain't got it.
That's complete right side to Kmet. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 13, and how about that? They're able to convert on 4th and 10. Again, Fields. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Babies crawl the way back home. Kill.
2nd and 10. Fields again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
I'm coming. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Watch the screen. Check 26.
To the air again, Fields. Buying time to his left. Robinson's got it. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
47's the mic.
Fields on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
47's the mic.
Watch the screen. Hey, check 47. Check Mike 47.
You don't want nothing.
From the gun, here's Fields.
You don't want it.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
Check 47. Check.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
47's the mic.
Watch the run.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. Open man is Komet, the tight end. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
Hey, we got a seal. Coming to you.
Now Fields. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. To try again after the sack. Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. Yeah, he's got Mooney in the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Jarnell Mooney, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears get a bit closer. Santos with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Murray. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now Murray off play action. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
45, 45. Mike, 45.
Hey, watch the slant.
45 is the Mike. 40. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. That's going to be caught by Coulter. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Touchdown, Cardinals. Chase Edmonds, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cards add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Prater for the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Isaiah Simmons in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Another try after the first down sack. Fields. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 47. Check, 47.
Let's go. 47's the move.
To throw is Fields.
I got it.
That's complete to Mooney. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Fields on target to Mooney. First down, Chicago.
I'm coming after you.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. That's complete to his running back, Herbert. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
He's checking. Let's go. Crash. Check nine.
Throwing again is Fields. This ball nearly intercepted. Oh, once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
4-7's a mic. 4-7's a mic.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
I got you.
47.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Check. I'm coming.
Big Ace.
44. Mike, 44. He don't know no better.
On 2nd and 7, Murray.
Hey.
He finds his man Johnson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Focus, defense, focus. 44 is the
Omaha.
On the option, it's Murray. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Check.
Omaha.
Shotgun now for Murray. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10.
You can't block me.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
45, Omaha. Tight down.
Hey.
45's the mic. You remember me. Let's go, baby.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Omaha.
I got him. On me.
They'll try and run the option to pick it up. Oh, now Murray has it stripped, and this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Escaping the pressure right, and avoids the contact by sliding. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Mike over there. yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Mike 9. Mike 9.
Hey, defense. Hey,
Throwing again on second down. Fields flushed out right. Man open is Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They'd go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And the kick here is good, so add 3 to the total. But they're still coming up well short, and that is how this one comes to an end. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Cardinals, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the L.A. Rams. Meanwhile, for Chicago,